what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my little channel. So I'm sitting right here in front of my home and I want to do a video really quick. And I'm like all over the place mentally. It's time for me to take my makeup off. I think I look cute today, but yeah. Anyway, after I do like 2 or 3 more videos, you guys, I think me and YouTube are breaking up. Like, I'm so over it, y'all. Like, I'm telling you, you have to protect your mental health, your overall health. What I mean by that is, like, I don't have a problem like scrolling on social media and stuff like that, like Facebook. Well, I try not to scroll through Facebook because I use my Facebook for a lot of family and friends, and I do have a Facebook page with like a small following on there, those pages. So, you know, for people that are on Facebook, I try to post content there, but majority of my content I post it on Instagram and then Facebook and then maybe Twitter. I only use Twitter just to get, you know, like just post it and go about my business, just to get it out there, because like I really don't like the layout of Twitter, but I just post and go. Like, I don't even go in there to like browse or anything. The main thing I browse is Instagram. But social media is becoming so overwhelming. Like, you're already overwhelmed a lot on a daily basis, like with everyday life. So social media to me is becoming very overwhelming, and I've been trying to practice limiting my time on social media. When it comes down to YouTube, when I first started my YouTube channel, I started in 2010, so it's been 9 whole years, right? When I first started my YouTube channel, I started it out of, but when I first started my YouTube channel 9 years ago, I wasn't like really going through it just yet, but you know, I'm gonna get back to that. But it seemed like it was really, really fun. Like, when I would look up other people's content or just watch videos of people I was subscribed to and everything, YouTube seemed very genuine a long time ago. Nowadays, it's like a circus. It's like, it's all about popularity. As far as myself, before, I think I started YouTube like a year or so, maybe like 2 years before I started really going through it with my situation, you know, at home. And within those 2 to 2.5 years, I started to develop a following, and my following was like tuned in, and I've actually gotten paid a few times. Like, when I'm not gonna say when it was easy, but when it was like genuine to like create decent content, it was genuine. Like, everybody was like just genuinely posting, and then over time, when your following gets bigger, you get the opportunity to possibly earn money from it. So over time, I started to make, I probably would make like $100 like every 3 months. That's nothing, but it's better than nothing when you doing something that you like and you are building a following and you just putting up your stuff, you know, just for fun or just as an outlet or whatever, and you get a little coin from it. So I really feel like my downfall was when I was going through everything. I posted like 2 or 3 videos, and I was letting you guys know what I was going through. Then over time, I would post a few videos when I was transitioning, you know, when me and the kids were by ourselves and people tuned in. And then when I was going through this moment where I was like going through a healing process where I couldn't really put a lot of time and energy into my YouTube, a lot of things happened with YouTube in itself in between that time. So now, fast forward to today. So when I started in 2010, bam, okay, everything's good, genuine. So I'm talking about my personal life. That transition was between 2014 and 2015, 16, finalized in 16, 17, right? 2017. So between those 3 to 4 years, it started to look funny, but it wasn't as funny as it is today in 2019 as far as with YouTube. Fast forward to today, it's just like so weird. Like, when you go online, this algorithm that they have set up is just, it's so weird. Like, basically, if you're not popular, like, just popular in general, like, you're at the bottom of the totem pole. Your stuff barely even gets a click. Like, they have this thing where it's like, yeah, go in and manually like, you, of course, you manually subscribe, you click subscribe, but you have to go in as a person that's interested in someone's channel and like change the settings to get all the alerts and notifications. Like, it didn't used to be like that. Like, if you would subscribe, you would get every notification. So I tried it one day and I switched it over to, I want to get all the notifications from certain channels that just would not pop up on my timeline anymore. And I'm just like, I wonder why. Like, because if I would manually go to their page, clearly they're posting content, but for some reason it wouldn't come up in my feed. And a lot of people have complained about stuff like that. So when I clicked all, I started getting all these notifications, y'all, like 50 notifications and within an hour. And I'm just like, this is ridiculous. And then, like I said, going back to the whole popularity thing, like, if you were not as grateful to establish a large following where a lot of people know who you are, you know, a long time ago back in time, to where they can, you know, easily find you today, like they could put a name and a face to a name and all that stuff, then you SOL. If you're not popular, you SOL. They don't show those videos at all. I upload content for you guys. Like, I try to do it at least once a week, twice if I had a good week where I could do something quick from my phone. And I'm only getting like 20 views, 30 views. And I have like close to 1,500 subscribers. And I'm just like, 1,500 is not a lot, but that's enough people where you would think more than 20 or 30 people is watching my content. Like, I'm just so over YouTube. Like, honestly, I tried to be ambitious to the point where I wanted to continue doing content on here, to try to, you know, get out there and possibly make money from YouTube. It didn't even have to be a lot. It could have just been like some part-time money or something, you know, because I'm a single parent. But they just make it so hard for you. And at this point, I'm like so over it. I'm so over it. They even changed their restriction, their their video restriction back to, I guess, the old process. When I started getting paid for it, from my understanding, it wasn't like that. As long as you reached $100, they will pay you out. Now they done switched it back to the old way before I had joined 9 years ago, where you had to meet 4,000 watch hours and have 1,000. I have over 1,000 subscribers, but now you have to meet 4,000 watch hours within like a time frame in order for you to even get monetization. You know how much minutes is in 4,000 hours? It's like 240,000 minutes. And realistically, if you are a smaller channel and you're not even getting a large following of people to even watch your videos, like me per se, I'm only getting 20 views per video. It's going to take me forever to reach that in order to be monetized again, to even get a cent from them, you know? So it's just like, I'm just over it. I'm not saying that I'm giving up, but at the same time, I'm not burning myself out either. I'm not selling myself out. I'm not coming on here acting like a clown. I'm not going to go broke, you know, like going out here buying all this stuff just so I could do reviews and, you know, this, that, and the third. Like, I'm not doing none of that for no YouTube. I'm over it. Like, I'm moving on to other ventures and, you know, just newer things to try to like get by in life or pertaining to business or whatever. And YouTube is just not it anymore for me. Like, you got people coming on here doing videos trying to, like, I like to watch a lot of beauty content, right? You got people coming on here with these high definition cameras, and I'm not knocking the high definition of the cameras. The camera quality looks good and this and a third, but they're doing all this manipulation to make their makeup videos and everything just look so wonderful. But in reality, like, even when you have on flawless makeup, you can still see the flaws with the makeup. Like, I'm just over it. Like, everything is just so fake and phony on YouTube at this point in life, and I'm over it. I got enough going on in my life as it is, and it's overwhelming, like, logging on to these different types of social media platforms and seeing foolery. Like, I follow people, but I follow things that I like. When people start going rogue, doing something totally different than they normally do, like, I'm talking about off the wall, like you used to be positive, but now you out here just like, if you ratchet here and there, that's fine. We all have days where we want to be ratchet, goofy, this and that. But when you out here popping it and thotting and this and that and drugs and, like, oh nah, you gotta go. I'm not subjecting myself to see that, to float through my brain and corrupt myself. I've come too far to just be triggered and go backwards. Like, I will unfollow you really quick. So it just seems like anything that's positive nowadays means nothing. And if you want to make $1 or be famous, you gotta come on here and act a damn fool. And I'm just not doing that. So I don't know if you could tell by my body language, but, like, I am really over it. I'm the type of person where, and what I'm about to say, it makes me kind of sensitive, because I'm just the type of person where even if I'm not ambitious, I would continue to try to work something out with someone I really love and care for. I would try to work hard as far as, like, a job. I would try to put a lot of effort into, like, making these videos, and, you know, I just keep going. But once I've had enough, I've had enough. And unfortunately, what I'm learning about myself, sometimes I do those things for more than what it should be allowed, honestly. You know, some people have it where they can just cut things just like that, but I wasn't built like that, you know. So that's one thing that I'm trying to work on within myself. But at this point, it's been 9.5 years. After I do like 1 or 2 more hauls, because I do have some things I want to show you guys, I'm done. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm done. I'm so done. I can't do this anymore. So honestly, if I feel like uploading something, I will, but I don't want anyone to hold me to it, because I'm just not with it no more. I'm just not. Like, I love and care for everyone that has followed me and supported me, you know, over time, but I'm not gonna burn myself out trying to keep up with the foolery of YouTube. I'm just not. Before I close out this video, I had a backup channel, and I actually published it and put one of my most recent videos on that channel just to see if it was going to get any views. And the same thing is happening with that new channel as well. So I put it up 24 hours ago and it only got 5 views. That's what I'm talking about. Like, it's a 2019 channel. You know what I'm saying? So why, or maybe the channel has been there since 2018, but as far as publishing on it, 2019. Why isn't it getting any hits? It's something fresh and new to society. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just done. I can't do it no more. So if you watch this video, I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you listening to me. I appreciate you being a subscriber. I appreciate your ratings, whether they're good or bad. I appreciate you. But I think it's safe to say that this chapter is closed in my life, and I'm gonna be moving on to other things. Like, I still have a second book that I was supposed to be writing for like a year now, and I really need to focus on that. I don't think it's gonna be a full out book, but it's gonna be more so like I want to make it like more so like a brief chapter followed by journaling. That's the way I want this layout of this book to be. Like, brief chapter, journaling, maybe some questions and journaling. Like, you know, you won't be able to like personally interact with me, but I want people to be able to write down their feelings and stuff like that, you know? Like, I want it to be like that. So yeah, I'm just done, y'all. I'm tired. I'm done. I might start blogging, like, and I might start being more focused on really taking like photos, like not per se fashion photos, but like, you know how you just take pictures of like your makeup or outfits of the day and stuff like that. I don't want to do, I love video, but I just don't want to take my time and all that stuff, putting energy into editing and stuff for people just not to appreciate it, you know? Like, I don't know. So yeah, I might start doing that, like just taking photos and just be all about just putting my business or my effort or whatever elsewhere other than YouTube. So if you took time to watch, again, thanks for watching. I love you guys, and feel free to leave comments below, ask me anything, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.